Welcome to the Word of the Week for the week of December 18, 2022. The word this week is Christmas. The definition of Christmas: it's a Christian festival celebrating the birth of Jesus Christ, celebrated on December 25th. It's a secular family holiday observed by Christians and non-Christians alike, devoid of Christian elements and marked by an increasingly elaborate exchange of gifts where a mythical figure named Santa Claus plays the pivotal role. Our scriptures this week come from Isaiah 9th chapter, 6th verse. For unto us a child is born, unto us a son is given, and the government shall be upon his shoulder, and his name shall be called Wonderful, Counselor, the Mighty God, the Everlasting Father, the Prince of Peace. And from John 1st chapter, 14th verse. And the Word was made flesh and dwelt among us, and we beheld his glory, the glory as of the only begotten of the Father, full of grace and truth. And from Matthew 2nd chapter, 2nd verse, saying, Where is he that is born King of the Jews? For we have seen his star in the east, and are come to worship him. I have had the honor of serving with several congregations of believers in the observance of the celebration of Christmas. Of all the celebrations, the most significant was the non-celebration of the traditions of the holiday, encouraged by Reverend E.B. Hill, pastor of the Mount Zion Baptist Church of Los Angeles, California. Pastor Hill taught his congregants that Jesus was the reason for the season. We were encouraged to live like Christ as a gift to the world. Consequently, we were encouraged to give gifts to those in need, as did Jesus, rather than to the members of our family, as did Santa. Our homes were not to be decorated in the festive holiday style, as there was no pine or fir or spruce trees where Jesus was born. So the relevance of the lighted Christmas tree was diminished. We were asked to refrain from the pagan celebrations of Santa, secular Christmas carols, etc. We went to Christ's Mass on December 24th and had dinner with family and friends on December 25th. This occurred during a significant time in my life, as our family was really in shambles, financially and spiritually, and I needed more grounding in the Word to help me to survive. This relational celebration of the Christmas season took the pressure of gift giving, card sending, and needless Christmas preparation off the table. I could breathe because the peer pressure of these things was gone. All my Christian peers were doing the same as I was. The expectation of receiving gifts was eliminated. My children heard the same message, and their need for Christmas gifts was lessened because they understood that we were giving to others, and that became their joy of the season. Except for my youngest, who still expected her birthday gift. Noel was born on Christmas Eve. During this time, I was in the less fortunate category on so many levels. But this change in my perception of celebrating the holiday of Christmas allowed me to become the giver instead of feeling the need to be the receiver of gifts. Since then, I too have succumbed to the pressure that the season brings, as the commercialization of the holiday is both enticing and seductive. But I must encourage us all to remember that Jesus is the reason for the season. It should not be just a wonderful catchphrase used by the Christian church to justify its traditions that are interlaced with Christmas trees and winter solstice-style celebrations. We celebrate this season as a Christian festival. That should imply that we should celebrate the birth and life of Jesus the Christ. The Spirit of God that impregnated the womb of Mary produced the incarnation that was to be the ultimate sacrifice for the salvation of God's creation. Jesus is the Word made flesh who dwells among us, full of grace and truth. We should take this time to worship and adore him. Jesus, whose name is called Wonderful Counselor, the Mighty God, the Prince of Peace, should be our one and only focus as we celebrate during this holiday season. The most precious gift that I can give to each of you is the Word for this week and all the weeks to come. Merry Christmas, and I pray love, peace, prosperity, and goodwill reign supreme in all your lives. God bless you. Oreen out.